I'm just going to make a short little video here to show you guys a little technique that I use to tell kids how to uh, type in the text boxes on these digital worksheets. Sorry, I'm going to make my toolbar a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see. So here I have a text box, and what I see a lot of people doing, and I did this as well until, it's actually I had issues with it, the issues you guys probably have, and then this is how I came up with this technique. What I see a lot of people do is saying type here, or they do actually have to double click to type into a text box, so something like, double click to type here. And they'll do that, and they'll put that in every single text box, and then what happens is, because students will do it, they'll go, okay, I'm going to double click, and then they get the cursor, and not all of them, some of them pay attention to details, but a lot of times they'll just start typing, and then you just have all this typing, and the double click to type here is still in there, and or they'll start typing behind it, and so that, and then you have to type more directions in it and say make sure to delete this text, and they still don't read it. So in order to sort of circumvent that issue, what I like to do is I go up here to the shape tool, and I go to arrows, and you can get an arrow and just very simply make an arrow. And if you're not aware of how to do this, I'm going to show you show you how. You go to arrows, you select whatever shape. I mean, this is any shape that you do. If you just click on your screen, a shape will come up, but it's a default size, and you do have to adjust that yourself. Another little thing here is that these yellow diamonds, a lot of people don't know what they're for. They're for adjusting the different parts of it so that you can have a longer line and a shorter arrow, and just kind of really make it look how you want to. Most of these shapes have some sort of yellow diamond where you can control something about how it looks. Oftentimes they have many, and you just kind of have to move them around to see what it changes. It's not always clear exactly what it changes, especially for more intricate shapes. That being said, if you want to make more of a custom shape size, you go back to shapes, select your shape, and when you click, hold down and then drag. You could drag up or down or whatever, and just drag it until it's about the size that you want it to be. So that's how you do that. I'm going to go ahead and delete those. I'm going to select them, delete them, and all I'm doing to delete them is pressing backspace. So I'm going to select this arrow because this is exactly how I want it, and I'm going to move it over here so it's pointing at it. I'm going to make it a very nice bright yellow so it's noticeable. And I'm going to double click in it, and I will type double click to type in the boxes. That's really big, so I'm going to triple click it to select it all. And then I'm going to make the type a little bit smaller so that it fits in there. And then you have a handy dandy little element, and you can actually copy this and paste it on any other pages that you might need. So Control C, go to this other worksheet that has text boxes, and up at the top, I did this one and didn't move everything around because I was just showing you how to do it, but you could paste it here and you end up with, well, there's a big text box at the bottom, so we'll just put that there. But then you would have, the element on that you can put on any other page with any other text boxes that you would like. You don't have to put it on every single text box, but you can. The other thing I want to say is that if there's something maybe over on the other side and that's where you want to put the text, the little arrow, I make sure that you choose the arrow that's pointing in the direction you want, because if you do flip it around, which you can do, I'll show you guys. This little dot up here will flip something. If you press shift while you do it, it'll kind of make sure that it's more, you can get it to a straight angle. But then when I type in it, it's backwards or upside down or whatever, because it's not the direction that it's supposed to be facing in. Press shift. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so that's really all I wanted to show you guys. It's just a little technique to make, kind of work around and prevent that from happening when the kids are typing and they don't delete your direction to type in that text box. Hopefully that helps you guys, and hopefully you guys are having a good time making your worksheets. If you have any questions or need any help, just let me know. Remember, my email is gurnac@columbiak12.com. All right. Have a beautiful day.